Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap with your host Marky 2 Butts. Today we're going over the playoffs from the World Championships that happened just this past week ago on Sunday. We're looking through all the quarterfinals and both the semifinals all the way to the finals to see which team is going to come out victorious as world champions this specific year. And we have we're looking at 4 quarterfinals in total. We have Moist versus Furia right now with the last team not from NA's Furia still in this competition trying to become world champions, and Moist take a quick lead as Furia come right back right away as we get into the action for this last RLCS recap of this specific year. Been a fun time going over all the action. As Moist take another lead very quick into the game as there's still lots of time left for Furia to come back. As it is 2-1, ball halfway field. Cadio passes over and they will beat Rise and the other defender on the line to tie it up again for Furia. As they're looking for a third one, Joyo is going to be able to get over the one defender. Can he get over the third? He gets it up into the ceiling. Still one-on-one, and Card can't quite make the save. And Moist will take another lead in this game as they've taken a lead for a couple times. And the ball goes across the net, and Vatira able to put that in back post. Only 10 seconds remaining. It looks like Moist is going to be able to clean this one up, and yes, they do get the first victory of these playoffs, as these are just as all the different stages of this World Championships. The playoffs are just a single elimination best of 7 or the quarterfinals all the way through to the finals. Nothing special about it, but we have Furia getting a goal up, and then Moist coming back, and right as the game is tied, we're into overtime, and a double commit comes through, and Joyo is going to happily take that goal for Moist as they are 2-0 up in the series so far. It's ready to kick off at the beginning of the next game, though, and both people on Moist miss a ball that comes through, and Furia will capitalize on that one. The minute 20 remaining, and the ball dumped down, and Joyo, can he save it? No, the ball's hit just a little bit too hard for him to push it to the outside. Only 3 seconds left. Furia is going to win this with Moist getting one singular goal back for game number 3. So we're into game number 4 now. This is about halfway over, possibly, unless Moist win 2 games in a row. As the ball is missed by 2 players coming back, and Furia will get the one and only goal of game number 4. We are in game number 5 as the shot comes on, and Rise will save that, push it off to the side, grabbing the 100 boost, going up for an air dribble. No one's challenged him yet. Gets it over one. Can he dribble by the second one? Yes, he can, into the back wall and puts it in. Makes that look very easy. Does Rise on Moist. There's only 6 seconds left, and Vatir is going to be able to make that a 2-0 game, and that will be it for this game as Moist 1 game away from moving on as they get a third one in game number 5, and now it's game number 6. Shot on target, and Moist will save that away with Rise coming through. Card with another shot on target. Vatir backwards, trying to flip up into it. Can't quite get to the touchdown. Yanez will put it in. Sphere take a 1-0 lead into game number 6. Ball dumped down into Moist's half. There's Rise. Does have a lot of boost, and Yanez beats it to him, and he's able to get back to his touch and puts it in off the corner. That was a nice bit of skill there from Yanez. Ball popped down to the middle. Joyo will take this over from Vatira. Gets bumped a little bit. Can he readjust? Yes, he can, and he will find it. It's Rise in the back corner now of Furious. Oh, another 51 by Card, and blows up the last defender and passes to Cadio as well at the same time. And a save coming in from the back of the goal. It was really well saved as they got to go down the field and score now. Only a minute 20 left. Can they do it? Yes. It goes deflected in. Oh, and it is. Couple bounces off players right in front of Furia's box and will be pushed over the line with only a minute remaining. They still need another one, and Fury coming the other way, and almost put that in off the air dribble, but can't quite find it. But it will be put in off the rebound anyway. The boost steal comes through, and Card playing it over to his other side of the 18 into the corner, pops up into the middle. Going along the walls, Card still to the back wall. Can he find the double edge? Yes, he can, as that's 2-5. Only 10 seconds left. Looks like we are going to game number 7 in this series. And Fury will add one more goal for good measure. Joyo trying to play that to his teammate Rise. Vatira, the shot off target. Joyo, ball bouncing up in the air above the Fury's goal. Pressure still on Vatira off the back wall. And Rise Bauer down and in. He's able to find it. Yanez will tie the game up immediately right off the kickoff. Vatira looking for another air dribble. Can he get it by him? No, we can't. His card will push that into the corner. Ball played out, and just a little bit too much shown for the Fury boys trying to connect. Moist will take another lead. Only 20 seconds left. Vatira trying to find that from the back, and he can't quite clear it. And it is tied up with just 10 seconds remaining now. Vatira can't quite clear it on into the corner. Joyo up in the air. Gets beat to the next ball. And 2 seconds left. And Yanez is able to find the final dagger in the last 2 seconds to win it for Furia. As now we are into BDS versus Carmine Corp, the other two EU teams in this side of the bracket, as K-Corp take a 1-0 lead, make that a 2-0 lead right off the kickoff. They get a second one. That's going to be a little bit rough for BDS to start up like that in a game, but it happens sometimes. Just got to push through. Nolly will dump that one down and beats the last defender who came up trying to get a goal. As BDS, they need to put the pressure on, and were not able to, as K-Corp take a 3-0 lead in game number 1. Still a lot of time left in this series, though. In these games, a nice redirect from up top above the goal will give K-Corp their first goal in game number 2. BDS now Seiko will push that in the middle, and Dema the guy and Lee are into overtime. It is in K-Corp's corner, trying to clear it out. Tachi would dump that down. Goes back to his own touch. No one's challenging him yet. Ball played back down. Monkey Moon up top. Doesn't have enough boost to get to it, but Seiko is there for the put away and will tie up the series at ones right off the kickoff. His ball pops out in front of K-Corp's net, and it is put away by Team BDS. Still over their goal now. This next replay, they can't quite connect in a passing play. Astral's going to dump that down high. Monkey Moon just can't get to it. And Nolly will capitalize on that as the demo comes through as well. So it's ones apiece. And Monkey Moon will dink it over the last defender. Make that a 2-1 game and a 3-1 game right off the kickoff again. With another goal given up. And a demo comes through in the backfield, and that might just float into the net. Itachi's on the back wall. Nope, that was off target. And another demo comes through, and another bump as they are playing the physical game now. And BDS will take the win in game number 3, 4-1. Right in the beginning of the next game is a nice passing play infield to the back wall. Can Seiko find the double touch? Yes, he can. Extra in his own corner now. Gets stuffed by Astral. Astral trying to bump Monkey Moon. Can't quite find him. Tachi will pinch out into the middle. Extra goes by one. Can he get by a second one? Of the 50 that is favorable to Seiko as it keeps it right in the middle of the field. And BDS 2-0 up with 2 minutes remaining. Still a lot of time for K-Corp to come back in this one as Itachi plays that back into the mixer. And I believe that was Itachi that put that in. The ball bouncing dangerously down in K-Corp's box and will be put in as it's 3-1. BDS get a 2-goal lead back. Nolly can't quite clear that right now, and he's only got just a little bit of boost, and BDS will win that game number 4, 4-1 again. K-Corp, after winning the first game, starting to falter in these last few games. Is right in the beginning, though, they will get a goal from Astro coming down off the bar, reads it correctly. BDS trying to come back, can't quite find the dunk on Astral. Nolly up in the air. Extra's got no more boost, so he's able to block it. Not block it well enough, though, that it still is actually on target. Thought it deflected off to the corner, but nope, that was on target from K-Corp. Natachi will play it by the last defender. Can he get back to it? He's got no more boost, and no, he can't flip into it or push it off to the side. And that is 3-0. Still 3:30 left in the game, and make that 4-0 as just seconds remaining. Is K-Corp going to get their second victory? They are, and will give up one singular goal as the ball is still not hit the ground. Extra will finally find it, and K-Corp with just a little bit of momentum coming back off series point to win a game and deflect one in for game number 6 as they are trying to come back here to force game number 7. With a flip reset, not only does he have it off the post, no he doesn't, but he hits a player in net, can't save the ball, and it's played out into the front for a goal. It makes it 2-0. Extra into his own corner, gets demoed by Astral. Through the smoke comes Nolly, and will flip that into the middle to Itachi and makes it look very easy. Right off the kickoff, Extra will stop that forward now, but the pressure is still very much on. K-Corp seem to be scoring a lot right now, and BDS aren't really finding that many goals currently and that much pressure in general. Itachi is able to find a 4th one, as there's still 2:30 left to play. And PDS might be thinking about game number 7 just to refocus just on that game. So they only need is one more game to advance to the semis. Monkey will dump it down to Extra and pass it into the middle of the Seiko, and that looks a lot better from BDS. That they will lose game number 6, but they do get a couple goals in the process. This ball's dumped down at halfway field. Monkey moved up in there to Extra. He's able to find the post and in. As BDS take the 1-0 lead in game number 7. Second series go to number 7 in games. Tachi passes into the middle. Defender tries to come out, can't quite get it, and Seiko can't make a save on the goal line, as that's very hard when the defender or attacker's coming in from the 18, has a whole net to aim for. Tachi trying to pass to Nolly, but it's cut out by Monkey Moon, and that is on target. Yes, it is. BDS will advance to face Moist as an EU semifinal setup, and Energy versus G2 is here. And the other side of the bracket is 2 other North American teams, FaZe Clan versus version 1, that we'll get into right after these games. So there will be an EU semifinal and an NA semifinal, making for EU versus NA in the grand finals, as G2 take the 1-0 lead on NRG, beating them by 2-0 in the first game. As Garrett G is able to find the shot that I think deflected off another Energy teammate and gives them the 1-0 win in game number 2, as only one singular goal is scored and another goal goes in for G2. Game number 3, as these goals are coming very quick and just over the top of him, hits off the back of the wall and can't be pushed out by the Energy boys, as G2 will win game number 3 2-0. This is not very high scoring affair. Some of the other ones in a miss, and Atomic will gladly capitalize on that, and a save off the goal line for it will keep their hopes alive in this game as they push for a goal of Energy, but another 50 does not go their way, and Chicago is going to put that in off the post, and it is another 2-goal game, as Energy have not scored since game number 2. They've only scored 1 goal so far. Chicago up in the air and beats the man real quick, real fast shot. G2 have 1 goal to the good in this series point right now for a semifinal spot. Chicago will put that in off the wall. Another one beats the defenders and will win it for G2 with a 4-1 victory. Now we're into FaZe versus version 1 to see who will face G2 in the semis, as FaZe already get 1 goal up and playing it out from their own half. AJ goes just by him. Oh, and he bumps Beast Mode out of the way too. Make it 2-0. Still half the game to play in this first game, and goes underneath him. Oh, and AJ makes that look so simple. 3-0 in their own half now still again, and they're able just to go down the field just like that as the ball's played out. And typical 3 people going for it and can't quite find it is version 1. They miss yet again. Ball played out though. Beast Mode, can he find at least one? Reads the bounce correctly. Well played. We'll give them 1 singular goal to hold on to in that game. So now we're into game number 2. Ball played from Beast Mode to Kam. Is able to find it with the only goal in game number 2. Is going that way of version 1. They tie it up. Typical pops it up into the middle, but he's the 3rd defender now still, as no rotation comes through, and version 1 will take a 1-0 lead so far. in the game in their own corner. Keeps backing up as Beastmode puts it into the middle, and that's not where it wants to be. And off the crossbar and can't be cleared, and FaZe Clan will tie it up. Right in the beginning, though, the ball pinches out into the corner, back into the middle. Virtual will instantly regain the lead. So that must feel good. Typical up in the air. Com comes at it quick. Doesn't exactly win it, but will pop the ball away from him enough in a play into the middle. And Beast Mode, with a nice little mind game from Beast Mode, doesn't go for the ball. Makes the defender bite. And that is 3-1 with only 30 seconds remaining. Torment plays it to the right-hand side of the goal. And will beat both the players next to each other. So it is 4-1 now with only 20 seconds remaining. It looks like version 1 will take a 2-1 lead as the 5th goal goes in, and they do end up securing the win. First killer trying to air dribble through the team, can't quite find it yet, as it will pop out to first killer, and he is gonna laser one in. We'll give the FaZe Clan a 1-0 lead. Game number 4, still in the corner of version 1. They will pop it out. Com trying to go over. And a demo comes through. He doesn't even need to go over, and will be a 1-1 game as we are into overtime now. Version 1 in their half. Typical has it, plays into the middle, leaves it for first killer, and it will go in. Can't be saved. And a tie game now as a flipper shot comes through, and he's able to use it past 1, but HA's there. And it gets stuffed by Beast Mode, and will give them a lead in game number 5 as a tying goal comes straight away, and right off the next kickoff. Still only like about 20 seconds into this game. Com will get the ball, pass back, and will hit it down into the corner again. The boost steal comes through, and Com will just flick it, and he's going to leave it for a teammate. Beast Mode gets by a couple, does Com. Makes it a 2-1 game. Right off the next kickoff, as the action is happening at all times in game number 5 specifically. The bump comes through, defender tries to come, can't quite find it, and Beast Mode will find the 3rd goal for version 1. The demo is 50 is in the midfield. AJ will pass it to first killer underneath his car, and a bump comes through, which opens up just enough space for the ball to go in. It's 3-2, and FaZe Clan do get a goal back. Another pinch into the middle. AJ is gonna beat the defender there in a 3-3 game now. There's been 6 goals scored. How many more are going to go in now as the save comes in? Pops it up, though. No one's going to be able to get to it except Typical, and he's able to find it. So now it's 4-3 to FaZe. In version 1's half still. Version 1 able to clear the ball just a little bit. Beast Mode trying for the demo. Typical blocks it. Doesn't have a lot of boost, but he can flip into the ball and push into the middle. And he does just that. As it is 5-3 now. Still 2 minutes remaining. Version 1 still on the back foot here as they are able to break the press just a little bit, and Typical misses it. Beast Mode will score it, but that will be it for game number 5 as the goals stop at 9. And FaZe Clan just 1 win away from a semifinal with G2 as a demo comes through, and version 1 able to get a goal. Only a minute remaining. They'll be happy with that to hold on to this victory. Force game number 7. First killer up in the air. Beats by 1. And it is forced home as it drops down from the ceiling. With only 30 seconds left. Beast Mode. No one's challenging him right now. First kill, and he dunks it on him. Oh my. And now we have a 2-1 game with only 5 seconds left. Ball right in front of version 1's goal. And it's put in. And now we're into overtime. It's 2s apiece. Torment in the corner. Gets by 1. Goes over another player in the net, and Torment's going to be able to find it. And we are into game 7 as Torment plays it into the middle. Can't quite find it. Beast Mode, who had no more boost. We didn't exactly read that bounce correctly. Torment's going to have to try to go for it. He can't quite find it, as the results are those as follows. We see all the action from the quarterfinals. We're going right into the semifinals of BDS versus Fury. And Extra with a double touch will make that look very good right in the beginning of the game, though, so there's still lots of time. So it's still best of 7 all the way through to the finals, and another goal for BDS makes it 2-0. Still the pressure on. Fury is their own half. KDO, no one's coming for him yet, and he will dribble all the way down, and Extra misses it too, and that will bounce. No, it doesn't bounce in, but off the crossbar, and it will come back to KDO, and he's going to be able to finish that one. This ball played into Fury's half, and a bump comes through from Seiko. Extra to the back wall. Yes, he's able to find it. And 3-1 is the score now. Card. Can he play it over the next defender? Yes, he can. Is there a player coming from Fury? Yes, there is. 3-2. Only 15 seconds left. Yanez will dump that down. Seiko to the corner. There's no more boost. Just picks up 100 boost. Extra gets beat by Card. Can he find the angle? Yes, he can, as we are into overtime. We go in game number 1. And Card playing it back. And that's an open net for the Furia boys. They beat the press coming from BDS. We'll try to find another goal. Here's the pressure is on and dumped over, and oh, it goes into the corner. Tried to almost saved by BDS, and that is it for game number 2. The pressure is still on, and Extra will be the first one to score in game number 3. Card trying to play a little mind games. Doesn't work this time. And he will pass that back, and oh, that might be an own goal. That is an own goal from a Card. Unfortunate, as he's trying to flip into, I believe, the defender that was in front of the ball. Maybe just flip back, rotating, possibly, as BDS will take a 2-0 lead. Looking for the double touch, and Zico is going to make that seem very easy. It is 3-0 with 1:30 left. Extra up in the air to the ceiling, flips it down to Monkey Moon, and he's able to find it. And right off the kickoff, Monkey Moon makes that 5 in about just a second. That is a 5-0 with 1 minute remaining. Team BDS is going to get their first win, most likely here, as they get a 6-1 for good measure. And we're into game number 4. BDS with the pressure on, and that dumps back down. That's going to be go to the back post. Can Yanez get to it? No, he can. Extra just waits for the right time and makes it count. It's 1-0 right off the post, and that'll be 2-0 with just 20 seconds remaining. Give them just that extra bit of security to win this game. Most likely, as a double commit comes through for a save. Still buying a lot of time of pass. Infield comes in, but that is too late, and BDS will win 2-1 in this game. It's right in the beginning of the game number 5. A bump comes through, and Card's able to find it. Extra to the corners. Got not a lot of boost. Pinches into the middle. And as dribbling from zone 18, Monkey Moon. Stop that for now. Play it into the corner. Monkey trying to get to it, but he puts off the defender, and Extra is able to find that. So Monkey Moon dumps it back down into the corner. And a nice read. And Kedio can't get to it. Monkey Moon into the corner. Bounces down and in from the corner. Wow. Very lucky bounce there, but the ball is in a dangerous position regardless of that. And BDS take 3 games in a row, and a bump comes through. Furia get the 1-0 lead so far in game number 6 is BDS. If they win this, they will be in the finals. So Monkey Moon will find the double touch. No, off the post. Oh, and a teammate's coming in. I believe that was Extra who got the goal. 1s apiece. Only 1:25 left. Card to the corner. Can't beat Monkey Moon. Now pinch back into the middle. Nobody's going to be able to defend that one. Too quick of a pass into the middle. It's 2-1. Only 40 seconds remaining. Extra. Oh, when he goes over him, or Seiko goes over him, but Extra's there, and the ball still blocked, but Monkey Moon will capitalize. As now it's 3-1, and a demo comes through from Seiko, and that makes it 4-1, and we are into the next semifinals of G2 versus FaZe, as JNap's gonna find that goal from outside the 18 coming in. Atomic plays it into the corner. AJ will dump it back down to half field. JNaps cuts that out. Only have 16 boost. Pinches off him, and Chicago's going to be able to beat both the players. Beats the first man and can't quite be defended by the oncoming player flying in the air. As G2 take the win 3-0 in the end. Game number 1. AJ up in the air, blocks it. Still down in G2's half. Zip goal, infield pass. Dinks it over to the back wall, slightly floating, and First Skill is able to find that first and only goal of game number 2. G2 with the pressure on. Will pinch down into the middle, and Chicago's there. Right off the kickoff, JNaps will get that, plays it down. First Skiller touches it, controls it well, flips it into the half field, and a demo comes through, and another bumps just coming in at AJ, and they are able to find a 2-0 lead. Game number 3. Gonna take control of this series. Ball played over Atomic, but JNaps is there. It's right off the kickoff. Another demo comes through. Chicago trying to flick into the middle. And now Atomic's been demoed, and that will go all over the G2 players. FaZe Clan get 1 goal. Got to start somewhere. Only a minute 15 remaining. First killer gets 50, but that just leaves a little bit too much to JNaps. He's going to score that one, make it 4-1 with only a minute remaining. Looks less likely now for FaZe Clan. So Atomic's looking for a double touch. Yes, he can find it. As G2 will take their second game. And a demo coming through, and AJ, oh, we just missed the ball in Chicago. Will gladly capitalize on that. Ball pinch out, and Atomic misses it. First killer playing it slow and passes. Oh, and he finds AJ. Nice awareness to spot his teammate on the right side of him. Gets to the left side of the ball, plays it very hard to the right. Is able to find that as they get a second goal right away. And another one looking, oh, and Sip goes blocked for the time being. AJ is going to play it slow. Air dribble to the corner, and can he find the angle? Oh, off the post and in. Able to find that as it's 3-1 now. Only a minute remaining. Up in the air, AJ can't quite block out that crossfield pass off the post. Can they put it in? Yes, they can. Atomic, but FaZe Clan will win the game 3-2. As it is a minute 45 remaining. JNaps double touch. Oh, and he dunks it on a player. As that is one and only goal in game number 5. We're to number 6, and that will be a gift of a goal to G2, as they are just 1 win away from the grand finals for a meeting with BDS, as it's 2-0, and with only 8 seconds left, it looks like it will be G2 going to the finals, and AJ can't quite stop that. And we are in the grand finals with both teams winning 4-2. BDS going up against G2, EU versus NA yet again. Seiko looking for a double touch, stopped by just for a second, but extra is there for the put away. We'll get this game 1 started with a bang right in the beginning, and the action continues right in the beginning of the game as Monkey Moon and Extra both go for the ball, and that leaves an open net, you would assume, and Atomic will gladly take that from his teammate and score it. I'm sure they don't mind as long as the ball goes in, trying to win this grand finals. It doesn't matter if you take a goal, more like secure a goal, as BDS do come back and secure the win in game number 1. As a bump tries to come through, and yep, Chicago did get just a bit hit there and couldn't quite save the ball, and BDS will take the lead yet again in this game. Atomic in his own corner, and it can't quite find it. Monkey Moon on the back post will be able to get it. Extra will stop that at halfway line. Atomic, as the demo comes through on Seiko. JNaps to the back wall. Can he find a double touch? Yes, he can. 2-1. Seiko trying to play it into the middle. Extra will block that off for the time being, but played right into Atomic. JNaps flicks it over him to the crossbar. Can he find it? Yes, they can, and they do tie it up at 2s apiece. JNaps with the pressure trying to build on, and oh, they both hit each other. I don't know, they're both going for the same boost. I don't know what's happening there, but BDS will gladly take that as played over the third man and win 2 games in a row back to back, as we already into overtime of game number 3. As Monkey Moon drops it down to Seiko, and he will find it as they are on match point now with a sweep looking likely for BDS, and the NA team will come back, at least get 1 goal with a nice deflect from a shot on target. I believe that was Atomic who scored it with 3:30 left. Still lots of game left to play though. And a nice, oh, and he comes down from the ceiling and pinches that underneath the BDS player. Atomic will stop that at the halfway line. Chicago will dump it back down. Seagull will push off into the corner for now. Gets another touch onto it. Extra is there. He's going to pop that one onto target. Atomic, I don't think he's going to be able to get that with a bounce coming up. And right in game number 5, they do let in a goal straight away, as BDS have had the lead in the beginning of most of these games, I want to say. G2 will get the win in game number 4 at least. They will stop the sweep, but it is 2-0. Only 19 seconds left. It's not looking great. Seiko will dump that down, just wasting more time at this point. And Monkey Moon is going to be able to find a touch. Yes, he can, and BDS will be the world champions. It is EU on top for today, and I want to thank you all for watching these RLCS recaps. Put a lot of time and work into these to start this up, and I am so happy to be able to do this, and we will be covering the next RLCS run for most of the major regions, and we'll make sure to check out all the action for the Rocket League Championship Series for 2022-2023. Stay tuned for more action from RLCS Recap. See you then.